Good morning and happy Friday. I hope you guys have had a good week of school and you're kind of finding your groove and our routine with online schooling. So I hope that you're building your confidence this week and feeling a little bit better. I love that confidence was our focus and growth mindset this week. This morning, I'm going to talk about our growth mindset and then we're going to review vocab and kind of what you should have done this week so that way next week you're ready to go because we're going to do vocab again. And then next Friday, you're going to have a quiz on what the words from this week and next week were. So let's get started with your growth mindset. So today we have our quote note, which is what we do every Friday. And our quote today says, "What you think of yourself is much more important than what other people think of you." So I feel like we've had a quote very similar to this before. So I want you to think about today, what do you think of yourself? And then draw a picture and write about it. Now, for today, what I would like you to do, if I want us to try this, is if you can take a picture of the front and back or scan scan your work, I want you to, when you hit complete, upload that so that I can see your journal. If you can't do it or you can't figure it out, that's fine. But if mom or dad or grandma can help you figure that out, that we can get this to me, that would be great. I'd like to continue to keep grading. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like for everything, but until I kind of have that figured out, I'd like to keep doing what we can. So if you can send me a copy of what you did, that would be great. And when you click turn in, you have the option of adding a document. So that would be awesome. All right, let's talk about vocabulary for a minute. I've had a couple questions this week on what are the words I use for picture dictionary or what should I be doing today? So in your books, just like we do every week, I want you to write your word. This is hard to do backwards, your word. And then on Monday, we'll do the definitions and the sentences. And on last Monday, I put up all the words and we wrote out the definitions and the sentences. So that does take a little bit longer on Mondays to do. And I want you to make sure that you're doing that for all the words. Now, I didn't write them in my book simply because I was showing you the document. Then, so Monday, we have our definitions and our sentences. Tuesday, we did our synonyms and antonyms. So again, I pulled up my teacher's guide and I showed you those words and we wrote in the synonyms and the antonyms. And let me just show you in our Google Classroom. Give me 1 second. I'm going to screen share with you here. Let's show our Google Classroom where you can find that document in case you need it. All right, so if you don't get the words on the video, they're right here for you. Okay, so everything that I go over is right there. Now, again, like I said on the Monday video, please don't do your synonyms and antonyms until Tuesday because part of what we do in our classroom is repetition, repetition, repetition. So we go back. If we do all our work on Monday, then we're not reviewing and repeating. So there is a reason that we do it on Monday and then part of it on Tuesday. On Wednesdays, you're still going to do your wow words, just like we've been doing all year long. So I did not write my new wow word in here this week because I showed it to you. Oh, this is so confusing. Okay, there we go. But you're going to do your wow words right here. And on our video, I actually just showed you again the document for you to use. Then on Thursdays, you do your picture dictionary. So I had a lot of questions this week on what words to use. Well, you use the 5 words that we did on Monday. So this week, your picture dictionary would have been prank, continuous, decline, pivot, and gnaw. And so those would be the 5 words for your picture dictionary. Now, today, you don't have anything to do for vocabulary, which is okay because we have a little bit of extra economics to do. So the only thing that you need to do for vocabulary is write me a sentence on our Google Classroom for the word gnaw, but otherwise you don't have to do anything in your book, okay? One last thing I just want to kind of remind you as we go through our classroom is just to remember as you go through each assignment. Let me log in as our fake student. And as you go through, oh, I don't know our password. Okay, we'll just go back here. I'll have to find that. When you go through, make sure that you click complete for each assignment and you'll find everything right here. So just make sure you mark it as done because I get to see 9 people turned it in and 8 people have not turned this in yet. And that's okay. It's still early in the day for me. I do your videos the day before so that way you can have them in the first thing in the morning. So make sure you click assigned. I can actually go in here and see exactly who did what. And I know you guys are working. This just tells me that you finished it. So you guys are doing an amazing job this week. I am so proud of you and the perseverance that you have and the growth mindset that you guys are really showing. I hope that your parents are seeing that and that you're not arguing with them about getting your work done. I'm really, really proud of you guys. I cannot wait to continue for us to keep learning together and to continue to grow. I look forward to our one-on-one calls, and I want you guys to have a great weekend and do something really fun. I'll talk to you guys on Monday.